The Viking Prelude and Fuges. Chapter 6 of the book tells the story of the Vikings and as it really was the civilization in the past. The Vikings were farmers, traders, and the first explorers of the North Atlantic. Natives of the Scandinavia, the Vikings started its assaults on June 8 of 793. Principally, these assaults would realize in the summer and were settling on the coast to fake its conquests. At present, these establishments correspond to countries like Sweden, Denmark, and Norway. However, these assaults declined thanks to three transformations. Its European goals end up increasing by await his arrival and defend themselves. The power of the kings, English, French, and increase of the German Empire, and the increasing power of the Norwegian king began to restrain the multitude of uncontrolled chiefs looters. The Vikings were characterized by being farmers with a specialty in cows, sheep, horses, pigs, and goats, and possessed several crops such as barley, cereals, and oats. Similarly, used the iron to make agricultural tools and military equipment, as its social system consists of a hierarchy of chiefs, freemen, and slaves. The Viking colony were known as Orkney, Shetland, Faroe, Iceland, Norway, Greenland, and Vinland. The only island that had greater prolongation of survival was Greenland because it was near Norway and there was no appearance of indigenous people. The Orkney Island was a fragment of the British grounds that separate when the sea level rose. It was containing a moderate climate and they were conquered about 800. Nowadays, these islands do part of the archipelago of Scotland. The Shetland Islands were located more to the north and they were invaded in the 9th century. They had surge of stronger winds and the same way its soils were possessing a worse composition to that of the Orkney. Although they were raising sheets for the wool, at present they are in Scotland. Faroe Islands had a major accessibility for the Vikings. Its grounds were humid and misty and likewise they mimicked the erosion. Its economy was based on ships chartered to export wool. They were colonized during the 9th century and nowadays they are inside the Kingdom of Denmark. The island of Ireland had soil prone to erosion, active volcanoes, lowlands covered by forests of small wills, and fragility in the vegetation. Colonized by the Vikings in the 870. Despite of all of this, the export of fish helped to level the different problems of the island. And the last one, Violent, which means Lands of the Wine, located in Canada, was the land forest colonized by the Vikings. Was abandoned due to the large population of hostile Indians, which were not able to establish good relations. Environmental variables exist between colonies. First, the distance oceanic or the time of navigation in ship from Norway and Great Britain. Second, resistance presented by other villagers from the equation of lands for agricultural activities, latitude and climate. And third, environmental fragility, winds of deforestation and soil erosion susceptibility.